What's up? I'm just gonna read some of what you guys are saying. Where is the album? We need the damn album. It's coming. How are you guys? First off, mood and color, anyone? My mood is reflective as F, AF as F, and my color is red. Hi everyone, hi everyone, hi everyone. This feels really close to me. I'm just gonna move this away a little bit. There we go, that's good. Sit back here. Okay, so obviously we're here to talk about vegan food. Imagine, we're not. We're here to talk about who you are, and it's 10 years, and I'm a little overwhelmed, if I'm honest, that it's been so long, but also just how much I've lived and experienced because of all of you guys. Someone's watching it in the house. Did you hear that delay? But I'm going to answer some questions that you guys have sent me. I have it written on a sheet so I can pretend that I'm like a news reporter. How many people is on here? 798. Welcome, fans, to the chat. Welcome, guys. I have bullet points. Discuss what the 10-year anniversary means to you. I don't read this. It's hard to put into words. You guys know me. I'm a bit of an awkward person. But I think that most of you can probably agree that we've grown up together. Who I was when I was 22 is a whole different person, but really the same person as who I am now at 32. You know, some of you I met when you were 21, now you're 31. Some of you are 18, now you're, it was such a time for all of us that was so pivotal in our lives. And I'm so grateful that I was able to be the soundtrack for so many of you in discovering who you were and who you are. See what I did there? I say a lot, and I watch this back, and it's like I'm on a TV show, and it's like, if you say 50 times, you're in a microwave. See, I am just emotional. The amount of people and places I've been in the world, and just all of you knowing the words. This light is so bright on my face. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit because I'm so pale. You know, I don't need that much light. I am going to go back to this though because some of you have asked questions, and I want to answer some of them. I'm just reading this. Have you guys seen the Troubadour songs? Microwave. The Troubadour songs, the performance that night, I don't know if some of you that are on here may have been there. It was so special. You know, I went a long time without management and like really just kind of stuck my feet back into the soil and nurtured the lemon tree and didn't just squeeze from the lemons. And that show was me really rerouting myself, and, you know, I booked the venue and I just wanted to like do it myself and rediscover where I was at. And it was such a beautiful night, and I was on stage for like 3 hours. So I really want to share the whole show at some point. And I really wanted to share that footage with you guys because I actually purposefully wanted it filmed as if people were in the audience watching it if they weren't there. So I hope that you felt that, and you guys just always know how much I love to sing. And that's really it. I just love to sing. So I'm going to ask some questions. Sorry if I'm awkward and I'm talking at 100 miles an hour. I'm just awkward as hell. Okay. And I'm by myself. Well, there is 2 people here, but they're not in shot. And when you're talking to yourself at a screen that's moving, all the comments are like, you just like, and I'm a bit hyper anyway. Okay. Fan questions to choose from in caps, which in my head means it's shouted. Number 1, which song from Who You Are has the most meaning to you? Big White Room probably sits with me the most just because I was so young when I experienced what the song's about. So if some of you know, some of you may not know, when I was 8 or 9, I was diagnosed with a heart disease called Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. I'll make this a quick story. And I was in and out of hospital my whole childhood, and I was staying in Great Ormond Street, which is an amazing hospital in the UK. And I was in a room with another little boy, and he was in the bed opposite me, and I'd woken up in the night, and he was, very, very sick. And not to go into too much detail, he didn't make it. And I remember saying to my mom, why didn't he make it? And my mum said, sometimes God needs his angels closer to him. And I never, ever forgot that moment. And I knew that growing up, when I discovered my voice and discovered that was my outlet, I wanted to write a song about it. And when I was around, I would say 16, 17, I remember sitting in the little spare room, like the little box room in my house, where I live with my mum and dad. And I started to write to this backing track that actually sounded like something from the Lion King soundtrack. It wasn't how it sounded now. And I wrote Big White Room, and I sang it to my manager at the time, and he said, "This is terrible, go and rewrite some of it." And I went home and I didn't change a thing. And I sang it to him the next day, and he said, "This is amazing. It's great." And from that moment, I knew that I just had to trust my instincts and know what I wanted to sing about and who I was. And even now, I was recently at like Macy's, so random, buying bedding or something. And a woman came up to me, and she was probably in her late 50s, and was like, "Big White Room has changed my life." And it's moments like that when I realized that songs like that come from an experience that I had when I was 9 years old, and then I wrote the song when I was 16, 17, still can stay in a time capsule for anybody at any point. And that was one of the first songs that I put on YouTube. And it's just always been kind of almost like a meditation point for me to go back to really kind of remember who I am and what I do this for. So yeah, that was a really long answer, but that was the answer. That's Jess Pallet. Hi, Jess. My name's Jess too. How was it working with Claude Kelly? Claude Kelly and I hit it off instantly. I think in the first week that we worked together, we wrote Pie in the USA, Price Tag, Who's Laughing Now. I mean, it was like when two souls connect, they connect. And we actually have a couple songs on my new album too, and we wrote them in the same day on Zoom. And it's just when you find somebody that's just magical like he is, and that can really help you put your life into words. Imagine it said, and the question was from @Claude Kelly. But he's one of my closest friends in this industry, and I'm so grateful that I've met someone like him that is so proud of me, but also so supportive and so honest with me. So thank you, Claude. If you see this, I adore you. What is your most memorable moment from the Who You Are era? Oh, performing Do It Like a Dude at the Brits pre-party at the O2 Indigo Club. I was terrified, and my outfit was really like, I loved my outfit, and I think it was before I'd had my teeth whitened, and I just remember my teeth were like baby sweet corns. And I was so scared, and I remember going on stage and going like, and like doing the scatting thing, and everyone cheering, and me being like, "Oh, people like it." And I know I came across as so confident, but I was so unsure, and just kind of, you just guess, you're just guessing. That was a definite moment. Being chased by paparazzi for the first time always sticks out. All of it, when I think back, just the smell of that era, that sounds really weird, but like the smell of like wigs and wig glue, and like traveling, and like just laughing a lot, and like wearing random clothes because you're so tired, and performing at Top of the Pops, performing with a broken foot at Wembley, and everyone thinking my foot was in a cast when it was actually just a fluffy bed sock, and I was just high on painkillers. Just the amount of things that like people don't know. The album cover, when we got that moment when Andrew Gallimore put the gold thing on my lip, and we did the picture and we had it, like, yeah, the Olympics, like just so much happened in that time. meeting the fans, like seeing people sing along to my music. So many moments. And I need to end this like dead on 12, and it's 8 minutes too. So, what has COVID and the pandemic and the lockdown taught you the most? To live life to the max, every day, and just try and find pockets of sunshine, even if you're in the freezing cold weather. I'm so grateful that I've been in LA, because I know that sunshine makes such a difference, and it's been a space where we're allowed to go out, and I don't take that for granted in any shape or form. But I've definitely just enjoyed life a lot more in ways that I can, and haven't taken moments for granted. And I'm trying to complain less, because I know I have so much that so many people don't, and I'm trying my best to create music that can fulfill people. I honestly I hope there's a question about the new album here, because I just want to talk about that. There is, right? Have you been writing any new music? If you're open to talk about this, I'm open to talk about it. I've got 7 minutes. So I cannot wait for you guys to hear this music. I've worked with some of the kindest, most funniest, like Ryan Tedder, Kennedy, Marty. Like, I've worked with some amazing people, and it feels like, this is the first time I'm going to say this, and but it feels like the Who You Are era done as who I am now. And it's honest, it's in your face, it's loud, the songs are big, and I just can't wait for you guys to hear it. Yeah, feels really good. Happy birthday. Today's my birthday, Deborah. It's going so fast, and I now have to wear glasses, so I'm trying not to squint. But no, the new music is being made as we speak. I'm literally in the studio all day tomorrow. What's behind you, Jess? This is a vinyl player, and these are balloons that say 10. Big content. Just feels so bright. I'm just going to answer some questions on here, because it's actually quite fun trying to read it. It's almost like Tetris. It's like, give me anxiety, but I'm enjoying it. Do you miss England? Beyond, I can't even explain it. Like, it feels like a part of me is missing. I feel empty when I think about not being home for so long. My mom, my dad, my sisters, my niece, my nephews, my friends. So many things are happening, and I can't wait. As soon as them borders are open, I will be on a plane going home. How was your day? My day was great. I got up, I made pancakes. I blow dried my hair. I put on some eyelashes. I'm trying to. Do I keep the fringe, or do I grow it out? I'm not sure, guys. And I like it with and without. I mean, it's too long to wear out, which is why I'm like, big questions for you. I can't. It's too fast. I know, but I'm trying to do some live ones. This feels like I'm a news reporter. Would you ever consider writing another book? Yes, but I would write a book about self-value, self-love, self-support, just enjoying life, like a positivity book. I think I could write a book. What was your favorite tour? Oh gosh, so many. The Alive tour. I have so many memories from that tour. And obviously it was my only arena tour that I've ever done. And I love the UK, and I just loved that tour. And the last tour I did, in honor of Dave, and it was just the crew, my band, like we were just locked in, and it was, summer shows are so fun. I love doing festival runs. I miss performing so much, you guys. I mean, if you know me, you know, like, I live for that. So if you could sum up the Who You Are album with one ad lib, what would it be? There's two. No, and break it down. And probably, do it like a brother, do it like a dude, do it. And the no, home. And Who You Are. I remember doing that. That's actually me on the song. Describe your heartbeats in 3 words: dedicated, passionate, and intense, which I love because I'm also intense. What song had the most surprising fan reaction to it? Probably Who's Laughing Now. Who's Laughing Now, LOVE. I never forget where I was. I was in my little flat in London when the album came out. I remember laying in bed and watching everyone's reaction to all the songs. And everyone was just like, because obviously everyone focuses on the singles and those like few songs that they think are gonna, we all hope gonna be, you know, gonna do well. And then Who's Laughing Now and like LOVE, those songs, like everyone was like, I love these. And so like knowing that people understood like where I was coming from and they could relate was the most important thing to me. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more question, then I think we have to go to the shebang of me singing all the songs and you guys can watch it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Happy, sane, definitely would love to be a mum. Probably still growing out a fringe. What else? Just writing great music, singing, enjoying life, you know? Life's short, guys. Don't miss a moment. I genuinely know that so many of you are going through a tough time, and I know that's what connects us. And just know that I'm always sending you love and pouring myself into my music so that you guys can have a gift that you can have in your phones and your laptop always and forever. I just hate that I said phones and laptop. Like, that's what you listen to music on now, but it's the times have changed. Right, I'm going to pass this over to me, who's singing at the Troubadour in 2019. Enjoy this, guys. Turn it up loud. Sing along. Thank you so much for believing in me. I can't believe I've got through this without crying. I'm so puffy because I've been crying. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for forgiving me when I may have fucked up. I said fuck. I'm sure there's some kids that haven't heard that before. Sorry, parents. And I promise that I'm going to just always keep trying my best. Bye. Put on the washing machine.